Far out in the uncharted backwaters of the unfashionable end of the western spiral arm of the galaxy lies a small, utterly insignificant little blue-green planet whose ape-descended life forms are so amazingly primitive that they still think digital watches are a pretty neat idea. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy begins very simply. It begins with Arthur Dent.
Yellow. Oh.
He was tall, dark-haired, and never quite at ease with himself.
What could you tell him? That I'm lying here, in front of a bulldozer, trying to demolish my house. Fine, I'll hold him.
Come on, Mr. Dent. You can't just lay there forever.
Oh, really? I'm game. Let's see your rusts first.
Mr. Dent, you have to accept this. This bypass has to be built, and it's going to be built.
Well, why does this bypass have to be built?
You should have filed your complaint at the appropriate time.
I only found out about it yesterday.
But Mr. Dent, these plans have been in the local planning office for 9 months.
On display? I had to go down to a cellar.
Yes, that's a display office.
I had to use a flashlight.
The light bulb must have been out.
So had the stairs.
But look, you found the notice, right?
Yes, I did. It was in the bottom of a locked filing cabinet in the middle of a disused laboratory.
So?
The sign outside saying beware of the leopard.
Mr. Dent, do you know how much this bulldozer would suffer if I let it just roll straight over you? None at all.
By a curious coincidence, none at all is exactly how much suspicion the ape descendant Arthur Dent had that one of his closest friends was not descended from an ape, but was in fact from a small planet somewhere in the vicinity of Betelgeuse, and not from Guildford as he usually claimed.
Arthur! 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 Arthur!
Ford!
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Arthur, there you are. Come, drink with me. I have something important to tell you.
Now is not the best time, Ford. They're trying to demolish my home.
Whoa. You already know? How?
Well, look.
Oh, they. When you say they, you mean they. Got it. Look, Arthur, I gotta tell you something important, and I gotta tell it to you now.
But what about my house?
Now, sir, would you mind just lying right there where my friend is? Because I think that he'll be there pretty much all day, which means that he'll be disrupting all of your workers. So if you just let him off for a quick break so that he can get energized and ready to do this, I think it'd be rather nice. So, just right there in the grass.
So, you want me to stand over there in the grass?
Yes, Earthman. As you say, in the grass.
Okay.
Right, come on, Arthur. This nice man said he'd take your place.
Really?
Yes, now come on. We're going down to the pub. Come on. Right there, sir. Thank you.
Why is that man wearing shorts?
I don't know.
What about my home? Are you sure I can trust them?
Oh, don't worry. I trust them until the end of the earth.
Oh, yeah? Well, how long's that?
About 12 minutes.
What?
Bartender, 3 pints each. The world's about to end.
3 pints each? At lunchtime?
Time is an illusion, Arthur. Lunchtime, doubly so.
Must be a Thursday. I never get the hang of Thursdays.
Arthur, how would you feel if I told you that I wasn't from Guilford? I was from a small planet somewhere in the vicinity of Beetlejuice.
Why, is that something you're likely to say?
Arthur, do you remember the first time we met? Hi. Didn't you find it a bit odd I was trying to shake hands with a car?
Thought you were just drunk.
I thought cars were the dominant species. I was trying to introduce myself.
Right. What's that?
Oh, don't worry. It hasn't started yet.
Oh, great.
It's probably just the demolish of your house.
What?
People of Earth, rounds are on me.
Do you're looking for World's Gonna End, sir?
Yes, I do.
Should we lie on the floor and put paper bags on our heads?
If you like.
Will it help?
Not at all.
No, my house! No! Oh, no!
Arthur! Arthur!
Oh my god.
Arthur! Arthur, you need your towel.
Why? What the hell are those things?
Those are ships from the Vogon Instructor Fleet. Take my hand.
Why?
The supermarket was gone. Everyone in it was gone. Nelson's column had gone. Nelson's column had gone, and there would be no outcry, because there was no one left to make an outcry. There is no longer any such thing as a McDonald's hamburger. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, a wholly remarkable book. In fact, it was probably the most remarkable book ever to come out of the great publishing corporations of Ursa Minor. More popular than the Celestial Home Care Omnibus, better selling than 53 More Things to Do in Zero Gravity, and more controversial than Ulon Kalufid's trilogy of philosophical blockbusters, Where God Went Wrong, Some More of God's Greatest Mistakes, and Who Is This God Person Anyway? The Hitchhiker's Guide has already supplanted the great Encyclopedia Galactica as the standard repository of all knowledge and wisdom. It scores over the older, more pedestrian work in two important respects. First, it is slightly cheaper, and second, it has the words, "Don't panic," inscribed in large, friendly letters on its cover. But the story of this terrible, stupid Thursday, the story of its extraordinary consequences, and the story of how these consequences are inextricably intertwined with this remarkable book, begins very simply.
Okay, scene 11, take 11.
Wait, it got blurry. Do it again.
No,
That's like the same bathrobe I have.
Oh no!
You've got to accept it. This bypass has got to be built, and it's going to be built.
Must be a Thursday. Okay.
Now that's funny in the background came sad.
Just look over here.
Look at the house.
We're supposed to be drinking alcohol.
Oh.
This is Sontaran Watch with Duncan Frost. Oh my god, it's so horrifying!
What are you
It's
doing?
so on point!
I came to get the staff to film Rally Random Don't Panic Video 12. What are you doing?
I found him!
You're in our studio.
I found Tom!
What are you doing? Oh!